Yeah, we'll get started here in a second. Just setting up all the stuff beforehand. Okay. Alright. Okay. Got all of that there. Go here, pull this over there. And I do believe we are ready to get going. So, hello everybody! This is Edward18 here, and I am going to be working on page 77 of my latest comic of Heroes and Legends. So let us open up a layer to have as the background behind everything. Fill it in as white. And now, when we lower the opacity on this, there will be nothing behind it, so that I can actually see where I'm putting the blacks down accurately. And I guess let us get started. Good thing about this big first panel is it takes up the entire top of the page, and there is no real blackening work to be done on it, so I can just skip on down over to this one, where we have Doko getting the crap beaten out of him after causing the big cloud to form in the smoky aftermath of his energy blasts, and falling down into that and trying to beat up the claw, but getting beaten up himself in the process. It was awful getting the stream up and running today. For some reason, the tablet, the thing that I have connected to the computer that lets me draw on the computer, was not working accurately. Whenever I'd start up the computer, it would work for like 5 seconds and then it would stop. And like, it would work in the tablet program, but not on anything else at all. So after enough times of restarting the computer, I had to uninstall the entire tablet and reinstall it to get it working again. And that was basically the last hour before starting this stream up. So hopefully everything's running. If not, we'll find out. It seems to be going okay so far, though. Well, as okay as the tablet goes on here. I'd prefer to use my Windows 7 computer on stream, but that's impossible as it's not compatible with stream. That one works perfectly with the tablet. This Windows 10 one has always had a bit more iffiness with my devices. But as long as it's going and can make a video. That's the main thing that I got this computer for, was to have, like, the ability to actually stream stuff. That was the main reason for getting it. Before that, I'd never really streamed anything. I just wanted to give it a shot. I tried to do it on my, like, portable tablet that doesn't connect to a computer. It has a screen itself, but I think it's a Samsung Galaxy something. But yeah, that won't let me stream on that. Or it didn't, but now it does, because I have done, like, physical streams on there. If you look back through the live section of my YouTube here, you can see videos where I actually draw and sketch in the sketchbook. That mobile tablet is what all that's recorded on. Downside there is you don't get the background music while I'm not talking. And don't have that connected up to a computer program to play music. But it is always nice to me seeing the physical side of things. Yeah, the main thing I wanted with, like, the digital stuff is to have it so the audience is not bored when I'm not talking. That's why I got all the music going all the time. Right now we are listening to, I believe, Dragon Valley from Freedom Planet. The superior Freedom Planet game when it comes to the music. Yeah, Freedom Planet 2 was not as good when it came to the soundtrack to me. Not nearly as good. And the best songs in it are usually remixes from the first game to me. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, but we just got Doko getting his ass kicked here. Erupting out of the clouds of smoke as he gets knocked out of the cloud. I was thinking the action would take more pages than it has been. Whenever I look back at my comics after I've created them, I'm always surprised by how fast they go by. When I'm actually making the thing, it feels like it's taking forever. But once I see the finished product, it's like, oh, you could just make this like a single episode of a show with how seamlessly and quickly some of the stuff flows along. Although might have to make this comic a two-parter, or a little mini-movie. Just make a movie of the tournament part of the series, and you'll cover everything. And just have all three tournament issues as a movie. And probably fit everything in that. And you'd have higher production value. That's the main benefit to movies of series. The flair and shininess to every aspect of it. Yeah, preferably like actual TV shows, the cartoons and stuff, would all have the production value that goes into a movie project, but that's not really that feasible most times for like animation, well, television companies and stuff. It's sort of the trade-off, and generally I enjoy having like a series just be as long as it's supposed to be. So I will settle for the non-movie quality, as long as it's not utter garbage. If it's like to the point of just annoyingness when it comes to the animation, then I'd want a movie. But I would hate to sacrifice how much gets covered in an actual series when compared to the movie. But movies do have their benefit, the just higher production value and everything. It's pretty much what drove the Dragon Ball Z movies, is they just looked so much better than the show a lot of times. But there, the actual material was basically just doing bootleg versions of things that were already in the shows, resulting in this kind of paradox where it looks real nice, but the stuff that it's covering is far, far inferior to what actually happens throughout the canon material. That's how they do it sometimes. Obviously, they were just going with what people knew, what was, like, familiar to them to resonate with the audience. Oh, well, they go to Namek, here's a second Namek. They fought Frieza, here's a second Frieza. People like Piccolo Daimyo, here's another evil Namekian that's just like him. Yeah, it got kinda really, really old. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z movies were never the highlight of the franchise. Unless you're talking about Dead Zone, that movie's incredible. That and World's Strongest. Love me a giant brain in a jar. I guess we do have a brain in a jar villain with the Dreamscape comics here. He hasn't really been shown as a villain yet, but it is Professor Velderach. He's, I forget if I ever showed him on stream. Let me go, check if I can find a picture of him. Meanwhile, we can listen to this rockin' tune. Bum bum bum. Ding down down boom. Okay, Velderach. That is how I always pictured him, as talking like. Yeah, here he is. Here we go. Yeah, this is Professor Velderach. He is also known as the Shadow Sage. That's not the best picture I've done of him. I've drawn him better in recent years, but that was after he appeared in the comic, is when I made this. Yeah, he appears in the issue Dormant Infection, which has like a sort of case of people that are going to the hospital and showing symptoms of elongated fangs and blackened veins and stuff, and the heroes go and investigate, because Doko is always the one saying, oh, we gotta help people, because he's a good guy. And they go and find the source of the infection, and at the end it shows Professor Velderach is on his way out of town with what they collected. And that'll be picked up later on at some point. Yeah, Professor Velderach is someone that is actually from our time period. He is, probably around... Let me see. And probably getting near 300 years old by the time the comics start. He was there... He's he sort of partakes in stuff between our time period and the comic time period. But he was made up originally for the comics. But I had always intended for there to be implications that he was from previous time periods. Yeah, he's known as the Shadow Sage because he deals with the Shadow Virus, which is something that will be sort of more explored later on, probably. Not probably, definitely. But for right now, things pertaining to it have just sorta been there on the sideline. The Shadow Virus itself, well, technically, there's two. How do I explain it? The Shadow Virus, there's different Shadow Viruses. Shadow Virus is sort of a category of virus. And there's like, basically what it is an entity. Like, it's a virus, it transmits as a virus, but it sort of has a life of its own, and it's all, like, linked to one entity, is sort of what makes a shadow virus. King Shadow developed a shadow virus back in the early 2000s. It's not the Shadow Virus that was dealt with, like, that Velderach deals with. But it is the first thing that was made up as a Shadow Virus, and King Shadow called it the Shadow Virus until later the actual, like, the thing that other inhabitants of the cosmos would know as the Shadow Virus showed up. The Shadow Virus, the not King Shadow one. Okay. When that was introduced, King Shadow decided to call his Shadow Virus the King Shadow Virus to differentiate it. And because of his ego. So his is the King Shadow Virus, and after the other Shadow Virus is introduced, that is known as the Shadow Virus. And that one is the one that Velderach dealt with, and it is one of the main things that led to the destruction of our societies in the late 2000s. Yep, I'm still making my comic tractors. Welcome. Just babbling on about the Shadow Virus and this guy here. It's one of the characters that appeared probably in comic number 4 or something. It was Dormant Infection. That was like probably around 7 or 8 years ago I made that one. Yeah, how are you doing today, Tractors? We're just on the latest page here of the tournament. Doko has caused all these energy blasts that cause a cloud of smoke to fill up the grounds. And he drops in, tries to beat up his opponent, and just gets beaten up in exchange and knocked back out of the cloud. And he gets a bit more angry and gets ready to fire another blast. You been up to anything lately? I'm just always here with my continual projects. Probably gonna get to work on that Party Crashers animation again after I'm done here. I do want to get that finished at some point in the next, well, preferably in the next month, but I know it's not gonna be that quick. Hopefully the music's alright here. Probably should change it at some point, it's been going for a while. But yeah, that's a little brief history into the Shadow Virus and one of the not as often seen, I guess, antagonists of the comic. Velderach isn't really... He's not really against the heroes when he's introduced, he's just kinda using them for his own agenda. It's not really said what that agenda is there, but the comic leaves off with a bit of foreboding towards what Velderach is up to. Oh, wow. No, you are moving up in that VTuber world, Tractors. What I always wanted to do was make, like, a set of animations that would play to my voice as I talk here on the streams. There was someone that started to do that stuff with tune tubing, but when I tried to do it, the stuff that they used was out of date and incompatible with the modern streaming stuff, so I've never been able to get that happening. I do love making animations of me when I do my videos, though. Gonna be doing more of those once I get to the Nausicaa review. And also plan to animate Hayao Miyazaki at the very end of it. Hopefully your VTuber attempts are going well. Oh no, the tournament's still going here, Tractors. It's, this is the final match of the tournament. Actually, if I can probably show just how long the tournament's been going on. Just, let me see here. How should I do this? Okay, let's see. Let's get the folders opened up. I keep every single page of my comic in a collection of folders on one of my hard drives here. Let's see here. Dreamscape. Here we go. Okay, let's see if I can switch this over. Window? Here we go. Dreamscape. There we go. These are the folders for my comics. Now, I don't have all of my comics, well, I guess you can kinda make it out here, but this is the very first page of my very first comic. From, like, back in... how long ago? 2010 or something? Yeah, that's the very first appearance of Doko. But, I don't have all of these filled up, because I started making these folders after I was into the comic, so I have to go back and collect a lot of them, but let me see. Come on. Okay. Okay, we have all of the Illuminating Blockade, so we have at least from issue 8, female agenda, battle on Gorgok. Battle on Gorgok Mountain is the ending of the first saga. After, like, I think 8 years of making the comic. Yeah, that's, that one was the longest one. Now we are getting up to that point with this latest comic, because there it's like page 79. Then the second saga starts with the Servo Seas, and we are running out of music here. So let me hop over to here. Uh-oh. Internet's freezing. Please don't die. Okay, it did not die. Whew. Okay, now I can get back over here. Now, this is the Servo Seas. This is sort of before they get to the tournament. It's leading into it. Yep. And then Fightful Horizons, Waning Warriors, and Of Heroes and Legends is the tournament. That's what we are in. Fightful Horizons starts with them getting to the tournament. That's 49 pages. Waning Warriors is the quarterfinals, like, leading up to the final matches. That was 51 pages. And this one is Of Heroes and Legends, the final matches, which is going on way longer than I ever intended for it to, but I want to get all the final matches. Oh, I've thought about, what I've been wanting to do, Tractors, is after I'm done with the tournament here, go back and remake the first comic so it actually looks good. And from there, start publishing them. I've always tried to get my stuff to be popular, but I've never been able to figure out how to do that. But it has a few thousand views these days on DeviantArt, so it has picked up some steam. But yeah, it would be nice to actually make money off of this stuff after working on it for free for so long. But the main thing is getting to the remakes of there, and yeah, this shows a bit of the remaking process. Yep, there we go. I could click on this, but I think that has the remake pages on them. And I don't want to show those off just yet, for just keeping them secret until it's time. But yeah, that is sort of the production of the comics. Got the whole, well, most of the series here. Let me see, do I have Fatal Fangs? Yeah, I've got Fatal... Do I have all of it? I think I got all of this. Yeah, what I want to do is remake the comics, starting from issue 1, up to where I think they don't look good. Well, up until I think they look acceptable. So... yeah, probably remake Dormant Infection. This is the one that Velderach shows up in. Yeah, it doesn't look as good there. Silicon Equal is kind of getting better. And then once it gets to Fatal Fangs, it does look better. Oh, there's the first appearance of King Shadow in the comic. Yeah, I had been waiting to, like, show King Shadow or Jake and Amy, like, those two in the comic at some form by the time I actually show them here. Yeah, I've had this all thought out for years and years, and yeah. Yeah, that is Dreamscape, my comic series so far. I originally had like three main sagas planned out back when I first came up with the idea in high school. But it's extrapolated a bit beyond that by now. Oh, I'm never sure what I'm gonna play, Tractors. It's kinda whatever is in my sights at the time. Although with how things have been going, I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna be able to keep doing these streams all that consistently. Kinda out of money, so going to need to get another job and stuff. And that'll take away from me being able to create as much and work on my stuff, and that'll take away from the streaming time. So we'll see how things go. Yeah, I did. My thing when I do Let's Plays, I'm always kind of wondering how it'll go if I don't know the game beforehand. Because with like the Mega Man Zero games and stuff, I knew all of those. But if I don't know a game, I'm sometimes worried I may get stuck on it and just meander for too long and people lose interest in actually watching it. But we'll see how it goes. I don't think I've gotten a PlayStation game running on the computer here. I did Mystical Ninja, that was the last one, that was 64. But with the PlayStation, my computer does not like some 3D games. If that was not apparent with the Pikmin playthroughs. It's a bit choppy when it comes to some of the effects in those games. Oh, how are you doing today, Bowyer? We are just discussing the comic. I just got done showing off most of the series on stream here, actually. Well, do you intend to play any games on your VTuber stuff, Tractors? Yeah, let's see, what games did I want to play? I've wanted to play some of the Resident Evil games, but I've had a lot of trouble getting those up and running. Oh, I have no idea what Duck Station is. I will be sure to look at that, though, after the stream is done. I do know what Mort the Chicken is. That was a very bizarre PlayStation game. That, I say was, I can play it myself. I have the physical thing still. Alright. I have some games on Steam I could try at some point. Do have Freedom Planet. That's what we're listening to right now. I believe I have EG. Anything going on with you today, Bowyer? Are the dogs okay? The hedgehog ever come back? Down, down, down. Bow, bow, bow. It will be nice to finally be done with this tournament. I have gotten so tired of drawing the tournament arena over and over and over for the past 2 comics. It's sort of burned into my brain at this point. Ba-dum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum. Oh. Well, how long has the VTuber stuff been taking you to do? I know it's not always the most simple thing. Yeah, I've thought about the VTuber thing for, like, Edward, but, there's something about him that always just... I want to have him drawn as a 2D character all the time, just, like, actually animated looking. It's just, something about the 2D animation just gives a type of control to the whole design and movement that you do not get otherwise from my experience. And I'm not sure if that's, like, even doable when it comes to, like, a representation of you in the corner of the screen that would, like, be animated without your input while you talk. Boom, 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 boom. Ba 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 ba. Bum, bum. Let's see, it's Thursday, isn't it? I think it's Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. Oh, September 7th, Mom's birthday is coming up soon. Yeah, I haven't really had time to draw her a card or anything this year. Oh, well, it is all a learning process, Tractors. Plenty of VTubers go throughout numerous models throughout their career. Iron Mouse looks completely different from how she started. They're still the same basic elements, but other than that, it is so much more advanced now than what she started as. Of course, that also goes into them hiring certain people to make the models. They're not doing that themselves. As someone who creates stuff, I always want to be the one that's, like, making my own stuff. But if you want to, like, get wide and diverse in everything you do online, it gets a bit more hard to manage if you're doing it all on your own. Down, down, boom, 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 boom. Oh, one thing about the whole trying to go through Webtoon or something for these comics, Tractor, is I always worry about if these comics would even be allowed to be on certain websites with what all is in them. Because there are parts of the comics that have, like, full nudity and stuff. And I'm not sure how acceptable that would be for certain popular webcomic sites. Ba-da-bum. Let's switch over to this. There we go. Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead and say whatever you want, Tractor. The floor is yours. Even got some music here for you to do your magic with. Yeah, for Edward, I would want all sorts of stuff to, like, do some versatility in what he can do with his body on the VTuber side if he were one. Taking off his eyes and stuff, like, as glasses and everything. Oh, well, you focus on those TVs, Bowyer. Do not distract yourself if you're going to be doing that stuff. Sadly, we do not have microphone capabilities to have Tractor say anything on video here. Otherwise, he could just take over with narrating the video and saying stuff while I work here. I remember Doug Tuznecote used to have that where he would be able to, like, communicate with other creators he had on stream with them. I'm not sure how he was able to do that, though. I only know the very basic streaming stuff, mostly. Yeah. Doko here is just getting to a stop as the clouds just dissipate from around the claw. He's still pretty much unaffected compared to what Doko looks like now after dropping into the cloud. A bit of blood running down his lip and stuff. I do love this soundtrack. Very catchy. It is hard to beat a good PlayStation 1 soundtrack. Oh, well, those sound like suitable accomplishments, Tractor. Of course, after that, you would be having to make all that stuff to put on. I'd imagine that'd take a few days to do at the least. Now, when it comes to textures, the most experience I really have in doing textures is, like, when I was working on things for my old Project Shadow Sonic the Hedgehog fan game idea. And spent so long looking over the textures to try and make sprites out of. It's something I always want to get back to, but never have time to do. Oh, and then once you get some fans going, they can submit more ideas for you to add to the model. Yeah, if I were to do a VTuber thing of Edward, he would have his standard outfit that you always see him in when you see the animations in my videos. But I would come up with different things for him. Probably come up with more transformations for him, like have his bird monster form from the Resident Evil video as an option for the model. That would take a bit of working around with the model itself, though. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Oh yeah, you can leave the link here, Tractors. I have a Twitch, but I have not used that in years. I used to go on Twitch to see Skull Kid 3 streams back when they were around, but ever since they stopped doing Let's Plays, which was probably 2012 or something, I haven't really been on Twitch, I don't think. But yeah, I'm always open to looking at more creators and stuff. That is what Edward lives for, creation. Let's click save here. Let me see something. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Pick that up. I almost dropped soda all over every single one of my pages for this comic. I should probably not have soda next to that stack of paper. Okay, let me see here. Okay. Okay. Doom, bow, 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 bow. I'm just starting up my animation program. It takes a bit on this computer and sometimes freezes the program, so sit tight for a minute and we will get through this. Oh, and if anybody at all wants the serial number to activate Flash MX 2004, which is completely free now, it is FLD 700 59705 99286 82099. And for some reason, it makes me enter this every time now, when it used to just start up on its own after I entered it the initial time. But as long as it's working. Yeah, I still use Flash. That's, I know people use, like, Adobe, or I think Go Animate or something these days, but yeah, I'm still on Flash. Let's see here. Oh. Oh, well, here's the... Well, this has been shown a few times. This is the Jaden one. Maybe zoom out a bit. There we go. Yeah, just little animation break. Oh, well, that's cool. It's always nice to see a new Doom-esque project. Let me see here. I don't have all my animations on this computer. I had to transfer them from my other computer. Invader Zim. Have I ever shown the Invader Zim stuff on here? Well, that would be old stuff that's like... Yeah, I don't think that's, like, up to date. Oh. Is this even sorted by anything? I don't think it is. Zim. Okay, does this have anything? Oh, yeah, it does. There we go. Oh, that gets rid of the color of his mouth. That gets rid of the mouth entirely. Yeah. Super fast. And then they all hug him, and then Grr takes out a bomb as a present. And there they go. I'm just checking things on here for when I get this all set up for working on after the stream. Okay. Let's get back over to the actual stuff that's being worked on. Yeah, I will try to hunt down that Tom guy later, Tractors. For now, I am getting kinda tired of the Mazda dealership. Let's go to the Honda one. Yeah. I had a piece of hair in my mouth. Okay. I got the piece of hair out. That is always the worst feeling. Oh, well, it is good that your VTuber has a job, Tractors. For Edward, I always imagine him as just operating from this giant, hyper-advanced facility. Kinda think of it as being in a mountain or underground or something, but we've never seen, like, the outside of it, if there is an outside of it, so there's not really any telling what the world of, like, Edward stuff in my animations is like, other than, like, the interior facility you always see him in. Oh, I forget if you are on the Discord or not, but if you would like to join the Discord, Tractors, it is in the description. Yeah, Bowyer was the one, I think Bowyer did the most talking on Discord yesterday. There was discussions the other day from, like, Shadow and stuff, and we were just talking about different... Oh, hold on. I got a phone call. Just a second. Okay, it's just from the robot that always calls me. Do not pick up a number, well, do not answer a 93764 something number. It's always a robot that's just trying to get you. Yeah, Shadow was on there the other day talking about some Dragon Ball stuff with me. And Ballier was on there yesterday showing off a hedgehog that their family had provided some food for when it wandered into the yard. Actually, let me see. Can I get a picture? Well, I could if this would... Okay, here we go. Oh, there's the dogs. There it is! Okay. Let's see... Here. There's the hedgehog! Yeah, they saw that the other day and just gave him some food. Wandered off after that. Oh, that is quite the manufacturing plant. Let me see here. Go back to this. Yeah, whenever I think of, let me see here. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, usually when I think of, let me see if I can get a good picture of this. Open that. Not that. And... Caucasus. I'm just looking up something here. Caucasus. Oh, what? Where does that picture come from? What is this? Why have I never seen this before? Oh my god, I got concept art to collect. Oh wow. I just stumbled upon a ton of Resident Evil stuff that I'd never seen before. I need to give that a look later. Okay, well, I will look at that, and look at that. And is this freezing up? Open. There we go. Yeah, this is freezing a tiny bit. Oh yeah, you can say whatever ideas you want, Tractors. There's actually an ideas section on the Discord. Everyone puts their stories in and stuff. Okay, let me get out of this so I can actually manage things. Just open that. Okay, I think I got this under control. Okay. Going back to what was being said here. When I think of facilities that have, like, training stuff in them, one of the first things I usually think of is... Where is it? Not that. there we go, is this, the Rockfort Island from Code Veronica. It's an island that the Umbrella Corporation used as a training facility for its soldiers back in like 1990s and stuff in the Resident Evil series. And then I usually think of this place, which is the Caucasus facility in Russia for the Umbrella Corporation. It's not really a training facility, but it's headed by Umbrella's military commander. So I always think of this place when I think of those types of training facility things. Okay, get off of this. Let's see here. Go over there. Go over here. And here. Like. And if you ever need any help with webcomics tractors, I am always available for commissioning. Yeah, I'm always open to creating things for people. You just need the right price for that. Yeah, the last, I actually got someone asking for commission stuff the other day, but it was just one of the scams that are out there and stuff. I've sort of picked up on how to, tell when there's a scam that's happening. It's something you get used to as you do commissions more often. If the person is offering like thousands of dollars right off the bat, without really even saying anything like conversation-wise with you, it's something to raise an eyebrow at. Okay, lower that. There we go. I think the first thing that would qualify as an isekai, from what I can think of that I saw, would probably be Digimon. But hunters from our world getting stuck in a fantasy world, that does take some adaptation to be able to survive those types of circumstances. I would say that Amphibia is kind of an isekai show, but that involves the characters returning to Earth and going back and forth between the two worlds eventually. Most isekais, from my understanding, usually just mainly take place in the not Earth world. Yeah, there are other realities that will eventually be explored in these comics, but they aren't gonna stay there in those forever. There was a reality that me and my brother came up with when we were younger that was like, there were a few different ones. There was Ludicrous Land, which was like just this bizarre land of just crazy RPG-esque stuff. And then there was the Dimension of Eternal Pain and Stuff, is what it was called. It's just basically a hell type of thing, but with a ridiculous name. Neither of those are planned to appear in the comics here. Yeah, a lot of the stuff would relate to the video games we would play multiplayer matches with each other in, like Diddy Kong Racing and GoldenEye and Perfect Dark and everything. Doko's just been glaring this whole later part of the comic. Just getting more and more frustrated as he can't seem to make a real progress against the Claw. So I'm guessing in your story, Tractor, there is some sort of force that takes people from different parts of the world, since those characters clearly were not in a group together beforehand. I will be right back. You continue typing. I just need to get up for a drink. Okay, I am back, and I brought some Crispix. No Kid Hungry Kellogg's. Yeah, this is my little snack here. Whoa, way too much. Oh no, flooding all over the table here. Yikes, okay. Alright, I got more stuff to sustain my life with. Oh, you're dealing with portals there. Just so you know, Tractors, that message popped up right now in the video. I'm just saying that for if you are lagging behind at all, or if you are up to date, just to keep you on track with where I am in the video and where you are. For me, I just got back from a little break, so I'm just hopping right back into things here. Bum, bum, bum. I imagine one series that I make, I haven't done a series, I don't think, in the 2030s yet, the 2030s. One series I imagine will probably take place there is maybe the final game of my Final Evolution horror game idea. Yeah, the first game of that takes place in the early 2000s. Actually, the first game, I think, is in the late 1990s. Yeah, it'd be... This is concept art for the final game. It's a sci-fi horror type thing, and by this point in the series, what is, the bad science fiction stuff is leaking out onto the battlefields of Earth and everything. Starts in the Middle East for that game. Yeah, that's that one. And this is the main character for the series. Frederick Ralsalvo is what he thinks his name is. That's just what was on his name tag when he wakes up at the start of the first game. He has no memory of before waking up there. So, yeah, that's that protagonist and that basic plot stuff for that stuff. Now getting back to this protagonist. Always forever working on the Doko comics. My eternal adventure. Munch, munch, crunch, crunch. Cereal is always a nice little treat to have while you work on things on stream. It's easy to grab, easy to eat. No real need to set anything up. Just grab and go. I was seeing, there was a video I saw of, like, some English people trying, American burgers for the first time, and they could not believe how big they were. Those videos are always amusing to watch to me, just seeing the perspective of people that don't grow up with certain things, experiencing them. I was thinking about playing a game today, but that was just because I couldn't get my tablet working here. But I finally was able to, so I doubt I'm going to be doing a Let's Play or anything after this. Yeah, these sessions always leave me so exhausted afterwards. Just streaming in general leaves me very exhausted, so that's usually the most of what I do that day when I do streams. Oh, well, that sounds like a scenario tractor where either something from that world or between worlds has set the system up that way for it to, like, target people and put them in those very specific situations to, like, put them on those islands with their stuff and everything. Or it's something that's like, it feels like fate is the one that is causing that to happen. When all else fails, just turn to fate. Unity, duty, and destiny. Yeah, the whole Bionicle 3 attributes thing of Unity, Duty, and Destiny. And of course I'm doing this on the wrong layer. Those things always felt to me like they didn't really work for, like, some of the stuff in that series. It felt just sort of like when you wanted to sound important, you would say Unity, Duty, and Destiny and stuff. Yeah, one character that I never imagined going along with those attributes really would be, like, Takua with how he is. But once he becomes Takanuve, basically becomes an entirely different character personality-wise. Why is the stylus getting jittery here now? Need it to be doing a straight line. Now I want the smoke line coming off his hair here. Yeah, we could probably do it curled up like this. One thing I wish I could do more is, like, draw on stream, not just blacken things in, but, like, actually draw, like... Hey, guys! This is Edward here, coming back with another drawing stream. How are you all? Don't forget my little little eyeglass piece here between on the nose. Yeah, Doko doesn't have glasses, but he does have goggles. And he does have black hair, like Edward. Doko, however, is a lot less intelligent than Edward. I did recently see an animatic of, like, one of the final seasons of Edda and Eddy. And one of the things I always had a problem with, kind of, is how the Eds were drawn in that final season. And, like, in the animatic, they're actually drawn like they are in the original seasons. So I'm not sure why they do them like that there, but then change it for the final version. actually, I can show that, I think. Let me, Bum. Now, what was it? Here it is. Let's see here. How do I switch? Okay. Yeah, there we go. So, let's... Dreamscape? No. No. There it is. What the? Why isn't it showing it? There we go. Yeah. This over here. This looks so much more like the original seasons when compared to this side. Like, if I play this, keep your eye on how Double D and Ed's faces look, and then Eddy by the end of it. Like, on this side. And, like, I'll play it a few times to show the difference, but
How about you, Ed? Are you ready to take that
just
first
look
step
at
in the
that.
exciting
Like,
world of journalism?
that looks like Ed. The eyes there, in... It's so bizarre to me.
I'll supply you with the news.
Like, that looks correct. That looks overly animated and overly stylized. Yeah, and then Ed right at the bottom there. Like, look at that. Just... Eddy is... It is so weird to me. Just looks so much better on the left. And then Ed right here. Like, that looks exactly like Season 1, 2, 3 Ed. And then that looks okay. But it's like, this just looks so good. Yeah, it's weird to me. I just found this the other day, and it's something I cannot get out of my head now. I had no idea it looked like this in, like, the production phases of the final seasons. Just makes me wish they could do the whole entire final seasons like that. Oh yeah, go ahead and say whatever your idea is, Tractors. Just going through some things I saw the other day on here. Yeah, I'm okay with how the animation is in the final seasons of Edda and Eddy, but it is not comparable to, like, the original seasons to me. The movie looks better than the final seasons, but even then, it looks a bit odd at times to me. Well, let's see here. Let's get back to work. More and more distractions. Now we gotta get some more music going. Missed. Oh, we can go with this. There we go. Oh, no, there we... Is this working? Well, the streaming program is freezing up now. That's always fun. Let me just move this here. Ugh. Okay. Come on, work, please. Don't freeze. Do not freeze. Yeah, gotta deal with a freezing session every stream, apparently. Yeah, the Amazing World of Gumball had quite a bit of different styles to it. As time went on, though, well, as time goes on throughout most cartoons, the styles evolve quite a bit. Usually. Like, Billy and Mandy looks nothing like it did when it started. Like, by the end. Dexter's Lab just looks completely different by the end of that show. Actually... let's, can I find one of... well, this isn't a, show, per se. There's a show about this, but... this shows, like, sort of some of the art evolution of something. Oh, that's not what I wanted to click. Actually, what am I doing? I can just copy this and put it in the Paint program here. Yeah, over here... oh, well, I would love for, to not have to go back and draw over all the little white lines and stuff in the fill-in tool here, Tractors, but no matter what I put the fill-in tool to, there is always at least a tiny bit of white lines that don't get, like, filled in that I need to go back over no matter what. But here's what I was thinking of when I was thinking of art evolution. And this is, Hilda. Like, there's a show of this, but this is the original comics. And this just shows kind of how the design of the character evolved over time. Yeah, most things go through, like, art evolution throughout their time. Let's see. No, not that, not that. Let's see here. Where is it? Yeah, here. And then by the latest books, she looks... let me get that. Looks like this, compared to all this. And it's like utterly, completely different from how she was drawn back in the first one. Yeah. Art evolution is always something I am curious about looking over. Jack Kirby drew, like, quite a bit differently by the end of his life than earlier on in, like, even the 60s and stuff. And he did all, like, the Marvel superheroes and everything. And, of course, drawing on the wrong layer yet again. Actually, no. I had this one on... okay, yeah, that's on the wrong layer. Put that here. Okay, and you are telling me to increase this to 4 pixels. I'm not sure exactly how one would do that, Tractors. I have the threshold here, which I can adjust, but no matter what I put it to, there's always some sort of lines to deal with, and if you put it... Let me see here. Oh. Oh. I think we may have unlocked the magic. Oh my god. We may have just chopped my production time of any future page down by like a quarter. Holy hell. Oh my god, holy shit, what the fuck. This is insane. Thank you for being here, Tractors. Your contribution will never be forgotten. So what do I have this at? 160 threshold. And let me just zoom in to make sure. No, there's still a tiny bit there. Damn it. It filled in up here, though. We are getting closer, it looks like. Okay, that filled in. That filled in. Not sure why it didn't that earlier. Let me just see. I always have to zoom in really far just to make sure. Oh my god, this is like... This is monumental for the history of this comic. For years and years I have tried to get this to fill in completely, and it's never worked. Oh, this is so nice. Okay. This moment shall go in the art book when I make that someday. About how all this was created. And lo and behold, Tractors suggested. Edward set it to 4 pixels. He did not know what to do, so he just messed with the threshold. And it worked somehow, for at least a bit. I feel like I should be in more awe and shock and amaze than I am after like over a decade of not being able to figure that out. Let's zoom in. It fills in! Oh. This is so great. This is incredible. You are, at this moment in time, my favorite person on this planet, Tractors. Oh, this cuts down on all the production ever. Oh, you have no idea how long I have been having to deal with this problem. Uh-oh. That was too much there. Okay, well, we got that all figured out. This comic will now go slightly faster. Now we are a frog instead of a snail. Not exactly a bunny rabbit yet, but we're getting there. I think I actually have Krita on another program. On another device. I've always used GIMP here for some reason. I think it was because my old computer... It was an Ubuntu... Ubuntu... Linux that I had used since like 2005, I think. That eventually died back at the old house a few years ago, which is what prompted me to get a Windows 7. I got the Windows 7 a literal week or two before the Linux died, and I'd been using GIMP on Linux back then because I couldn't use Adobe on there. So, yeah, I've just always used GIMP since then. Oh, I have been kicking myself for years, Daniel, about not getting this stuff to fill in all the way. But, oh, I can show you, actually, how long this all used to take. I will get off of using my stylus. I used to do these comics. Let me see. Yeah, let's see here. Was it Dormant Infection? It was, I think, around the time... it was before Battle on Gorgok Mountain, I think, that I started using a tablet. And, let me see. This is the tablet that hooks up into my computer to work on, not my one with the screen that's a mobile one. But let's see here. Go over to here. And go here. Okay. Yeah. Back in these days, back in the earlier days of the comic, if I were to fill anything in black, I would do this. I would take the free select tool, zoom in super far, and then my entire day for like years and years would be getting super far in and doing this 4 hours. Just doing this over every area that was supposed to be black. And this is what I did for years and years. Hundreds upon hundreds of pages. And after everything that's supposed to be black was free selected, I would go through and just do this. And it was painful, and I hated it. It was the only way I knew to get the comic done, so that's what I did. And then, finally, I eventually got a tablet. I think my dad got one for me. And that's when I started doing this, and I never looked back, because, oh my god, that was fucking hell to put up with. But we have moved on since those days. I am not giving you a full-page example of doing it that method. We would literally be here for over half a day. That was back in the day when it was like, 1 page a week for the comic. Oh, well, I will have to check out Krita more often, Tractors. I'm trying to remember if the program I use for doing my speed paints on my videos on YouTube is Krita or not. I do all the speed paints on the mobile tablet thing. If you go to the Discord and look up, I think if you look up, this is when I was testing the tablet, I think that'll get you the picture of me first trying out the tablet outside of the house when I was, like, eating over at the Thai place down the street, Lemongrass. Yeah, that was when I was working on the Hell of a Boss speed paint video. I was using that as sort of a test for the mobile tablet. The Samsung Galaxy S whatever. Well, this has been a very productive session of streaming. Boom, boom, boom. And no, just trying to get just the right consistency with the line, the edge here. Come on, Edward. Come on, don't do that. You know that the audience doesn't care, but you yourself are going to care. And let us see. It fills in! Oh my god! This is unbelievable! Oh. Oh, this is so wonderful. I usually spend like an hour or two after the stream filling everything in and doing all the little details afterwards and everything. And I'm going to be able to get the pages up so much quicker now. Actually, let me get up and see if I can find that mobile tablet. Ow. Okay, I got it. Let me see what program's on here. Tablet is starting. Why are you starting? Okay. Oh yeah, that is Krita that I use on that. Yeah, that's the program that has like the mechanical squirrel girl as their mascot. Let me just find a different track to play here. We've been listening to this for a while. Let's try this out. Oh, wonderful, an ad that is freezing up my computer. You guys be quiet. Let's wait out your time limit here. Okay, that's better. Alright. Okay. Well, we got
Happy Valentine's Day.
what was that? Oh, this song was for Valentine's Day, apparently. Oh no, no! Well, there goes the computer mouse. And here comes the computer mouse, we got it back. We have not killed our machinery. Alright. We are in business. We have found out we have Krita on the other device. I have Krita on this computer that I don't think I've used before. And I have comic pages that I can now properly use the fill-in tool on. This is all thanks to Tractor's involvement in this stream, everybody. Thank him for the next few decades that we are going to be making these. Oh. Let me see here. Oh! Well, hello there, Tractors. It seems you have run into a Wild Shadow the cartoonist. Well, welcome to the Discord, Milo, however you want that to be said, unless you change it before I get to the Discord. Yeah, We don't always get more members, but when we do, it is always an occasion there. Yeah, I'm back to the GIMP screen over here, but let us, let's see here. Where is it? Here it is. New member! I guess it does not show GIFs on the stream, but welcome to the Discord in real time. Now we shall head back over to the stream, the working on the comic here. I do hope you enjoy your time over there. And if you wish to say anything of interest, just express yourself however you like. Shadow is a rather avid Dragon Ball enjoyer, so that is always something to discuss there if you you have run into him. I am just so happy. This is a grand day of comic making. We are in business, just making our way downtown. It's not every day that I get such a big advancement in the ways that I do this. Yeah, comic making, there's never been a real guide to it that I've been able to really find or follow. So all of this, all of my comics has just been a learning experience of just everything I attempt, and some stuff sticks around, some doesn't, and eventually I sometimes find better ways to do things. Oh wow, you are... Oh, you guys are... Let's see. Yeah, you guys are chatting it up there. You guys have fun over there. I will be continuing my endeavors, and if anyone else watching ever wants to join in on the streaming fun or the Discord fun, just check the link in the description. It'll take you right over to this. For now, we gotta get back to work. Yeah, the Discord's not always the most active, but when it is, it can get into a bit of a party at times. Things haven't been as active as of late, but that all depends on who is doing what at what time. Valor usually has some pictures to put of animals and stuff, and Shadow will go on about the just things in general that are like new animation things and Dragon Ball and all that good stuff. Then you got Masasa, or God Pretzel as she goes by nowadays, on the Discord. She still has Masasa as her main name, but on the Edward Discord, it's God Pretzel. And she's just... I've known her since before I started making the comics, so we've known each other for like forever. She's just a bit crazy, mostly. Then Toen, he comes from GameFAQs, but he does have some other game, like he plays games and stuff. He doesn't always say things, but when he does, he can get a bit involved in things. Oh, I've got wasabi peas here. All's quiet on the Edward front. Oh. Looks like you guys are discussing the VTuber model over there. I keep wanting to zoom back into this when I fill it in to, like, fill in the white lines, but they're not there anymore. I don't have to do that. This is amazing. Okay, Edward, just remember, the threshold is 160.4. Remember that. Oh, so good. What the? Oh, there's another person that entered? Oh, I'm just sort of partaking. Oh, there you are, Masasa. Or oh, you're actually on the Tuznecote one this time. Okay, I'm just going into the Discord here. Let me see something. For some reason it doesn't display whole names for everybody. Yeah, we are... Hold on a sec. There's stuff going on with stream here, Discord here. That's, I'm just trying to sort things. Oh, okay. People are in the stream. Okay, hello everybody! Let me see. Yeah, I'm just trying to look at all the names coming in and stuff. And this is exciting. Not every day this type of activity heats up on the Discord side of things. Let me just head on back to work here and have this open on the side. Ugh. So much stuff happening. Let's see. Go check out the Discord. Tuznecote says yes. Also, Tuznecote, or Masasa, whatever you want to go by right now, I hope you are doing well. I have not seen you in a little while. I imagine you are just relaxing or something. But, yes, hello everyone on GameFAQs and Discord and wherever else you might be coming in from or be going out to. We are in the middle of working on page 77 of the latest comic. After, with the assistance of tractors here, I have finally figured out how to properly fill in the blacks of my characters after, like, over a decade of working on this. Happy day. We got some nice, pleasant music going on in the background. I think this is a remix of Azalea Town from Pokemon Gold and Silver. Actually, let me see here. I have Discord on my tablet, the mobile one. And let's go here, let's go here. Tuz. Okay. Lots of stuff. Okay, I've looked over at the tablet. It's all managing the Discord stuff now. I don't have to switch between looking at the computer screen for that. So, is everyone doing alright right now? Just... everyone's day adequate? Anyone got plans for the weekend? I just got the usual, just creating. Happy to have you all here. Oh! I'm assuming, Tuznecote, that you mean my Pikmin 1 stream? I do apologize if you are watching it, because it does get a bit jittery at times, but I hope it's going well. When I was playing Pikmin 1, that went so much quicker than I thought it would. I can beat that game, like, without even trying now. Oh, I did not know your name was not from English, Tractors. Or Milo. I myself am... let's see. My mom's a quarter Mexican, my grandma was half Mexican, so I'm even less Mexican, but I did grow up with Mexican stuff with Mom. And then I have the usual German, Irish, whatever that a lot of Americans have. 'Cause down here, you gotta have the European in ya. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the Pikmin 2 stream, Milo. That was the longest Let's Play I have ever done. Now, I loved playing that. If you want retro stuff, all the games that I play, Tractors, are technically what you would call retro. To me, they're all just games, but I know people say retro now for older ones. But yeah, no, so far I have played, wait, I shouldn't be filling this one in. I've played Earthworm Jim 1 and 2 on stream. All the ones I've streamed are Earthworm Jim 1 and 2, Mega Man 0, Mega Man 01, Mega Man 02, 3, 4. Actually, I can just take a look and list them off here. Or even better, I can just show them in stream. The wonders of modern technology. let's see here. Community, playlists. Okay. Yeah, I've got a whole live stream playlist of this stuff. So if we switch over... If anyone wants to see, like, the entirety of all the games that I've Let's Played on stream, you can just watch them all in order over here. Yeah, here we go. It's 19 videos so far. Earthworm Jim, Earthworm Jim 2, the Mega Man Zero games, Pikmin 1, Pikmin 2. Just... those can get a bit jittery at times, but they're mostly viewable. And then Mega Man's Metroid Zero Mission, the remake of Metroid 1. The utter hell that was Resident Evil Gaiden in the final hour. Other than that, that game was fine to me, but that final hour is just... that can fuck off. Then we did a few just random 64 games about 2 weeks ago. And then the latest one was like 5-6 days ago. Mystical Ninja starring Goemon, or Ganbare Goemon, the Dance of the Peach Mountain Shogun. And yeah, that's all the stuff I've got on the video game Let's Playing playlists. Edward live streams. That's just the live streams in general. All of these. Over 70 of them now. God, so many. And then here's my main stars of the show. The review videos where I do animations in them and everything. It's like, sort of, if there was an Edward18 show, this is the closest you've got to that so far. And yeah, these are just the playlists I've got. Oh. Yeah, there's a few others. There's like an animation playlist and everything. Let's go back over here. Okay, there we go. Got everything back on track there. When it comes to genres of games, Tractors, my favorite is usually platformers, usually side-scroller platformers, but that's usually the most enjoyment I get. I like a little survival horror out there. Always open to that. But my heart is usually with the side-scrolling platformers. Yeah, if you ever need anything answered about Resident Evil, I have got you covered there. I guarantee I know more than probably anyone you're going to talk to. Although that's the case with most things that I know about. I usually know most things there is to know. I used to know more about, like, Transformers, but with, up until Prime and Robots in Disguise, the sequel to that one, like, up to those is where I know the franchise. After that, my knowledge of Transformers has kind of waned a bit, as I've not focused as much on that franchise afterwards. Best Transformers show would be Transformers Animated or Beast Wars. I will fight to the death on that. You can kill me on that hill. And for anyone watching in the future, if you are wondering what I am replying to, it is people in the Discord that are talking that I am responding to. Boom, boom. Yeah, Dead Space always felt kind of like a ripoff of Martian Gothic to me. And it was very odd to me, the similarities between those two titles. But no one knows about Martian Gothic in modern times, so no one thinks about that. Well, from what I've seen, Resident Evil 7 is probably the best game for Resident Evil in a long, long time. It's probably the most fear-feeling first-person game of the Resident Evil franchise. Although, from what I've seen, Resident Evil 8 looks very fun, and it's in first person. If you want more of the action side of things, Resident Evil 8 is the one to go for over 7. If you want the more horror, fear side of things, Resident Evil 7 is the first person one to go for. Oh, and no matter what anyone tells you, the voice acting in Resident Evil 1 was not meant to be... Like, the people making the actual game did not mean for the voice acting to be bad. They were legitimately wanting it to be good, and since they did not understand English, it just ended up being absolute garbage. Oh, well, you take care of whatever you need to, Tractor. I'll just be here working on my comic. Although this is going a lot faster now that the fill-in tool has been working better, so I'm not sure how long I will be here, but I'm here for now. Yeah, like I said in the Mystical Ninja Let's Play, I always viewed Konami as sort of the rival to Capcom, but it's pretty much a non-existent point by now, since Konami kinda doesn't do video games as much anymore. But back in, like, 16-bit, 64-bit eras, they always felt like they were sort of the competitors to Capcom to me, and made better games, usually, than Capcom. Yeah, if anyone likes Resident Evil, the original games, the guy that did the story for Resident Evil 1 did Parasite Eve 2. It feels a bit like a spiritual successor to Resident Evil 1 in terms of, like, story elements and stuff, and all that stuff. Oh, well, welcome back, Milo. Yeah, I was just saying that if you like Resident Evil 1, the guy that did the story for Resident Evil 1 did Parasite Eve 2. I have beaten that game a few times. It got a lot easier once I realized you could use quote-unquote magic attacks in that game. I went through the whole game, like, not understanding that there was a magic system, so I was just using the physical guns and everything. So once I found out, like, that there was magic, I had built up, like, so much stuff by that point that once I started using magic, I pretty much just destroyed the game. It was pretty cool, if a bit aggravating to get through to that point. Just simply because I didn't know about that system. And you may have said in the Discord, but what is your favorite genre of games? Since you were asking about that, just out of curiosity. My favorite game of all time is probably Earthworm Jim 1. I love that game. If it's not obvious by the various Earthworm Jim videos I've done, and what all I said in the Let's Play of Earthworm Jim on the streams there. Although I do love Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. Crash Bandicoot. Love those 90s platformers. I created these comics as a... the initial idea was that they would be a series of 3D platformers, video game-wise. Have never created a game, though, so that never happened. Just started making comics of them. Never stopped. At this point, what I wanted to do was, once I did remake the first comic, I had planned it originally to be like, I would remake the first comic and send that out to, like, Kickstarter, like, contributors and stuff, and somehow I would pack in a, like, 1 or 2 level side-scroller video game that I had created of the comics, where you could play as Doko and stuff, as, like, sort of a reward to the people that kickstarted the remake of the comic and its publication. But again, I've got no idea how to make a video game. Just how to... I know how to animate, obviously. And I can animate sprites. I just don't have the means to put it all together in a game. Oh, you have a voice chat going. Okay, well... This is gonna be a bit hard with doing stream at the same time if I do this, but I will see what I can do here. Actually, can I show this on stream? Can I, like, link this up to the Discord? And maybe I can show your model on stream. And let me see here. Okay. Well, first, let me... Why is this up? Get rid of this. Okay, got that down. Now everything's gonna freeze for a second. Okay, that's managed. Alright. Alright, let me see here. Okay. Alright. Now, Milo, or Tractors, do you mind if this is all shown on stream, if I can get this to work? I've never done a stream and something on Discord at the same time. Let's see here. Discord? Discord. There we go. Let's move this over here. Expand? Okay. Hopefully this all works. We will be seeing if we can do a voice chat on stream here. So, let us try this out. This'll be an experiment. Alright. Let's go.
Isn't even pretty.
Okay.
Hello, Edward.
Hello, greetings, how are you?
Well, I'm making currently the model in Live 2D Cubism editor, so it will be ready soon.
Oh.
Like tomorrow maybe.
Okay.
I also I might switch the stream quickly. Wait a second. Change the window.
Let me see here.
Alright. Alright, I can. So I think I will edit along Edward if you don't mind.
Okay.
I got some cool t-shirt over here. I will be moving, like the arms will be trackable, the hands too. Like this will move up here, up here, up here. The hands are moving too.
Hold on. Is this something that... I'm trying to... I don't see anything on here to... Okay.
You don't see?
Oh, is it the stream that you have here?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see here. Okay. There we go.
Like,
oh!
Hands will be moving like left arm,
oh!
arm, from the character's perspective, of course.
Oh, wow.
The hands are rotating currently. I just need to make the Z-axis moving. Like this will rotate. Let me just unlock the... Like, you see how much work I put in it. It's all deformers.
Oh, yeah.
Z-axis will be moving like that. Also, I got some cool t-shirt with the Tombark Technicas logo. I got some bookshell necklace. I got also the whole body currently. I got the pants. Yay.
Well, you seem to have everything all set up, like...
Yeah, I can even show you how it will work in the YouTube studio. I just need to load the model quickly. Alright. It is very unmade version on that I set up, but it works somewhat.
Okay.
We'll just switch it. Alright, camera off. Only hand tracking, alright. Camera on, alright. Should be working. And now I switch it over to the YouTube studio. Come on, fast. Thank you. Alright. You see, this is like tracking my hands, both hands. One hand, second hand, and stuff. I can have gestures up here, as you can see over here. Like thumb up, okay. One up, ring up, and stuff. And this is somewhat working. Like you see. Oh.
Yeah, no, I see it all.
It's very weird, but it's really unmade right now. I just didn't make it right, I guess.
No, it looks fine. I'm just amazed you got everything working and stuff all on your own. I know a lot of the people on YouTube go through others to get this stuff done.
You will see the magic right now, because I just need to Is it right? Wait a second. Is it right hand? Right hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then I need to right finger index and output to the. Also, a quick tutorial how it works. There are two kinds of parameters: input and output.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to just overwrite his all and I named them really crappy so you can see. These are fabric ones and these are custom ones. Like, alright, where is the index one? Here it is. Ta-da! It moves.
No, it's now for when you move them. Do you have something in real life that you hold and move around with your hands that translates to it?
No, I have a webcam connected.
Oh, okay, so it tracks the movement and
As you can see, I got the 720p cam that can also record in the full HD, but I don't use it at mode because it lags very badly.
okay.
This program also got support for the professional things like you said, like you can hold them and they will track the hands.
Ah. Yeah.
Like Toby, A Tracker or Leap, as
Hmm.
it is named.
Okay.
I got it somewhere. I don't remember. No, expressions and stuff. Alright. Also, I got only the demo version of that program, so there's that flying gear.
Yeah. I always try to do demo versions as much as I can so I don't have to pay for things.
Yeah. Signal lost, not lost. Not everything is lost.
Yeah.
Also, his circles are the parameters that go on, like pinky, ring,
Okay.
2 fingers, and stuff.
Alright. Well, this all looks fine. Yeah, this is nice.
I don't know, you want to stay and chat, or...
I still have work to get to on the video, so...
Like, I could just talk to the audience, I think.
No, you can say stuff to the audience right now if you want.
Like, I got my... Alright, I need to show you one thing from my art.
Alright.
I got so many things right now in that folder, but I got like 2 done things.
Okay.
Like I did in the past stuff like just like you. I drawn things in the real life and then I used like mixed media method to color them. Which I just want to show you.
Okay.
It is alright.
Oh.
Where it is, I just shown this on chat, but I don't think. Alright.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. And yeah, that was.
Ada from the game Brawlhalla, I just made a custom outfit and lore for her, like it's alternative version of her. Here's the version that I scanned.
Oh.
That's the better one. My character lore for the comics. I told you. This is for the future comics.
Okay. Like, yeah, that's like upside down.
Yes.
There it is. Alright.
Alright. Yeah, my everything is really...
I have seen all sorts of bad writing. Do not worry about that.
Professions, medical specialist at First Experimental Technologies Pluton, Starlight of SAS, Hospital Corpsman, hobbyist Krav Maga, book reading, self-improvement, learning, writing, firearms and prototyping. Like there's a nickname and call out for him because he's like in a military unit of SAS, the English Special Forces. He got his own equipment, he got all kinds of ammo, he like shadow joint. Alright. There's a bio I made up like an ambitious medicine amateur. What I've written. A Polish guy raised in England after the escape from Poland to evade his mother's kidnappers.
His father passed
to him the passion for firearms, medicine and self-improvement. Enrolled as normal soldier, Sas contacted him about his latest prototype, Anastasius, the first mobile nanite processor. From then he is still improving to catch his mother's kidnappers. It's
There's
from SAS archive.
a lot of kidnapper stuff.
Like it's like background for him. Like
Uh-huh. No, I gotta have
I'm not
backstory.
I'm not here to harm, but to help. I think that little firearms are jolly good for for only one thing, sporting.
Mm-hmm.
Like his opinions a little bit, and also you can see he got his Benelli shotgun. He got a nanite processor over here, and his casual outfit.
And you put a lot of thought into it.
There's alternative drawings of him, like alternative shots.
Oh. Oh, gas mask.
Yeah, like for the nannies, because there are also enemies that got the nanite processors too, but less advanced ones, like that can only harm people, not heal them.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got gas mask here, you got the beret, you got the mufflers,
Mm-hmm.
alternative shots and stuff.
I actually...
For my next comics, like this will be mix of a cyberpunk and fantasy thing.
Oh.
So Fight is like she believes that she's a star mage, like star seeker, like I call her. Like she can operate something like RPG that is magical, like it shoots magical beams.
Oh.
Like you got a crystal here. She got.
So it's kind of
alternative crystals. Like everyone has its properties.
Kind
like
of militaristic Final Fantasy-ish.
Like this one is penetrating, this one is super speed, like it has no drop off, it's exploding one, and it's just anti-infantry.
Mm-hmm.
And it's colored one, like nickname UV.
Oh. UV.
UV, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, and I painted her like here.
Oh, that's
Alright, it's
wow.
all, I think.
Alright,
Like,
well that's a lot of stuff you got ready for the makings of it. Oh.
I think also I got some unscanned sketches up here, around here.
Okay.
So I think in the future I will show them to you too.
Alright. Well, this has been a nice little showing of stuff here. No, it's... Oh.
Like, I can say one thing, the lag on the stream is unbelievable. Like,
yeah,
you just had your stream closed.
I know, it's a bit choppy and stuff. Streaming stuff has always been very iffy, and yeah.
Question, could you stay? I just want to listen to the comics lore of yours.
Sure. Do you mean stay?
Like about the tournament.
Oh, stay on here on the Discord and say it, or?
Yeah, I think like wait a second. Yeah, you got the sound on the stream, so you can say it right here.
Oh, okay. Well, what all do you wish to know about the comic lore?
Like, this tournament will end soon, or it will go in...
Oh, it will not end soon. This is... I imagine I might get it done by the end of my life, but I don't... It's, with all I have planned, it is not going to end for quite a while. It's... yeah.
If you want, you can draft on the stream. I don't mind.
Alright. Well, I will get back to the YouTube part of it then, so that we have stuff to look at least.
Yeah.
Actually, what I could do... I could switch over to YouTube and just leave this up for if anyone wants to stop by and say anything, they
Yeah,
can
that's a
just
good idea.
pop onto the... Yeah, I'll just leave this up, and if anyone wants to say anything that's listening to the stream, just head to the Discord and head to the voice channel, and you can say things on the stream. So, we will...
Even Shadow can.
Yeah, Shadow he can say whatever he wants. He's kinda the second the lieutenant of the Discord, I guess. And yeah. Now let's see here. Get back to the streaming program. Flash. There. Okay. And let us go. Dormant infection, heroes, and there we go, super zoomed in. Yeah, when it comes to the programs and stuff, the stream is always a lot ahead of the like when people are seeing it and stuff, so I always have to like remind like, if you guys haven't done so, move your timeline bar to the far right to make sure you're caught up, type of thing. Yeah, anything you ever want to ask about the comics, I am always free to answer. I won't necessarily answer everything for spoiler reasons, but I can tell things about it. Nah, Doko here is just a hero that likes to do the right thing and help people and knows how to fight. That's about all there is to his character. Yeah. It's, welcome to the Discord, by the way.
Thank you.
Don't always get people here.
Wait a second, I need just to post in the art channel all the stuff I have.
Alright.
Let's see what we can. Also, I got so. Why his didn't show up on the stream? I don't know. Like, I got some additional things, but they are in the different file format, I guess.
Yeah, I rarely have used the voice chat on Discord, so it's a bit... the program's not as reliable sometimes as things like the YouTube streaming stuff is. But your stuff's showing up in the art section, at least.
Oh, I think I got one hunter done. I got Diana from that story I told you about on the stream.
Oh yeah, she's on there. I see her there.
I can send it over here. Alright, just let me turn on the Krita and export it.
Alright. Yeah, I do have Krita on the other device.
Yeah, Krita's cool.
Mm-hmm. Nah.
Like, I got the custom brushes for it. Like, I really recommend the charcoal ones. They are really cool for painting.
Oh. Do you download those separately?
Yeah, but they are official.
Okay. Yeah, there were custom brushes that I, like, helped Masasa. Well, I showed her how to edit brushes on GIMP, because she started using that, but that's the most I've dealt with when it comes to, like, custom stuff art-wise. Now, usually what I use is the calligraphy tool for the drawing lines and stuff. That's the most like a pencil to me. Yeah. Now, I'm not sure what ones you use exactly, but actually, well, you can...
Oh no, let me say that Diana looks crappy right now. I need to redraw the hair soon.
Oh, it's fine. Now,
Let me
leave.
just export, or no, I will just screenshot it. This will be easier.
Let me see.
Both of us. Alright.
Let's-
In the art channel going right now.
Whoa, ouch. That hurt my ears.
Oh, sorry if you...
Oh no, not you. It's the music that I started playing again.
Oh.
That seemed to...
So she's a rifle expert. She's hunting deers, as I remember. I've written down. Like deer hunter. The category of hunt. Like, let me explain really quickly. Like every hunter needs a permit to hunt different animals. You know,
Mm-hmm.
from the like in real life. So she's like the deer and like how Reniders, like I don't remember. Mooses, Reniders, deers, and this kind of stuff.
Now, just a second. Hold on a sec. The stream is doing something. My computer is not very good when it comes to all working on all these different programs at the same time.
I see you got a 4x3 monitor.
Let's see here.
Like you got this square monitor, yeah?
Okay.
Or,
Okay.
Or you...
I think we are doing okay. I think. And alright, I think we are back to working, kind of.
Edward?
Hello! Yes?
What kind of monitor you got? Like it's square one?
Hold on a sec. Do I want to what?
Like, do your monitor is square? Like I see it on stream that it's not 16:9.
Oh. It should be... Let me check. I gotta go to YouTube for this. That
Oh
might...
no, sorry, my fault. I didn't go full screen.
Okay, okay. Yeah, because it was showing everything as fine on this end.
Like I thought for the second that you have similar monitor to mine.
No, it's
Like I got a second as a second monitor. I got my old Dell monitor. It's really nice looking.
Okay. I currently have an Asus monitor, I think it says. It's a wide monitor, is all I really know.
I think it's 1080p too.
Yeah. I just go with whatever works, so I never really know what, like, I am someone that still has, like, the Sega Genesis hooked up to the TV, so I don't... Yeah.
I feel your pain. I got my old PC dismounted right now because I got the disk from it in my new computer.
Mm-hmm.
But I got, you know how much RAM?
Yeah.
Only 2 gigabytes. It's really small amount by today.
Wow.
On that old PC.
Well, 2 gigabytes is not the most to work with.
Yeah. Now I have 24 gigabytes. Okay.
No, my, when I got this new computer, the, I think it's the memory on it, it has, like, a few terabytes, and it's way more space than I have ever had to work with on a computer. Back when my dad was working in the 3D animation industry, he'd tell me about how terabytes were like science fiction back then.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, I got a fun fact for you. Many people from the AI space I was seeing was complaining that we need at least 1 terabyte of RAM to run the most advanced AI models right now, like ChatGPT, you know.
Uh-huh. No.
It's really interesting. Like, I can run on my PC only some smaller models, like that work like ChatGPT but are weaker.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a lot of stuff these days has shrunken down in size, actually, compared to, like, with what all you can do and everything. It's a lot more efficient. Mm-hmm.
Sorry if I'm breaking your speech, but I wanted to show you another character from my comics, Rumingan. Like, I got an idea for her, you know from what? from a dream. Like,
Oh,
I have seen her in a dream. Like,
oh,
that was a
sketches.
really crazy story. Yeah, sketches for now, but she's like the trap master. She got everything: trip wires, small explosives and stuff, and then
Okay.
pneumatic gun for the
Actually-
sleeping darts. You know.
Hold on a second. Let me see. Can I... No, I better not mess with that. I was thinking about trying to open a program that would let me show 2 screens at once, but that'll probably destroy the stream and close it down
Yeah.
if I try that. Nah.
Just look up at the.
Oh no, I see it. It's on my mobile
Oh.
tablet over here. Let me
Ah,
see
alright.
here. Yeah, I can also... Well, I should be able to switch over to the Discord here. There we go. Let me see about going to the art section. There we go. There is Tractor's art, or Milo's art, for their ideas and stuff. Got Nano, Ada, the Hunter girl, and then this...
She's named Tromigan for now. Like,
Yeah, Pumigan. Yeah. And that was from a dream, you said?
yeah, like I got a weird dream that was in some cyberpunk city and. Like,
Oh, that's the cyberpunk one. Okay.
Like, yeah, like I just have seen her like fighting,
Ah,
and I got like she defended me or something. I don't know. I don't remember really well for now.
well,
And
dreams...
I
Mhm.
remember that I talked to her about something. I don't know, philosophy maybe.
No. Dreams can be very weird in what
Yeah.
they... I had a dream years ago that I, like, was the person... Like, it was me, and I was on a space station, and Stan Lee was there, and for some reason, I, like, threw him over the edge of this railing and killed him. And I don't know why, but...
Oh no.
Yeah. And, spoilers for when he would actually die. Nah. Nah.
From this stuff, I need to admit
Mhm.
one weird thing. Like I got a few months before some shooting in New York. I got some weird dream. Like I was the shooter in Metro.
Mm-hmm.
I like have seen this, like, how to explain it to you. I have seen this particular shooting. Like I
You
have,
saw a vision of what would
yes,
happen.
the vision.
Yes.
Like I defended the people in the metro, but at the end that was like I was the shooter. I shoot the shooter and I have become the shooter.
Oh,
was
that's not good. No, the
And
dreams.
people were like shouting and running around.
Mm-hmm. Now, dreams. The human brain is very weird. It's something that humans have not been able to figure out entirely, but there have been points where I have felt like I am living through stuff, like, as I'm doing it, I feel like I know exactly what's going to happen. I feel like I have done this before, but it's the first time I'm doing it. And it's very odd how the brain can, like, either link up to what's going to happen in the future, or it has just such an insane level of being able to predict stuff that humans just simply don't understand yet. It's very odd. Yeah.
Very, very odd.
I did hear that I think there's a machine that has been developed and is being tested right now that can actually link up to a person's, like, brain waves, and it can actually display images of what they are thinking. That might
oh.
provide some looks into dreams at some point, I'd imagine. Yeah. Humanity's always advancing in that field and stuff. Yeah.
Let me see if I have something else to show you.
Alright.
Art stuff. Oh, I got his. Alright. Something else? No. I also got my profile picture, like for this VTubing channel.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, just let me screenshot it.
For the longest time, my profile picture was the first picture I ever put on DeviantArt, like over a decade ago. And that was just a Metroid that I used on every website.
Let me just for clarity add descriptions to these images, so people will know.
Okay.
Alright,
Milo Artemov is typing. Oh. I can go to... Let's go to the Discord. Why does it do that? Just goes to a black screen. Okay, there. Alright, there is the profile picture. Milo's VTubing channel profile picture. Tombark Technica's logo. Oh, and for everyone on stream, everyone along the side here are all the members we have. Haven't seen Ultraman in a while. There's one that joined the other day. And Milo is the one that is talking on stream here right now. Yeah. Anyone else is listening, feel free to jump into the voice chat. I know Shadow was here, but he kinda just left, I think. Don't know if this music is coming through or not right now.
No, it's on you on my side.
Okay. Ah. Alright. Well, while that is being typed into chat, I will be getting back to work here. I can't... Oh, I'm almost done with the page here. I did not realize that.
Yay.
Kinda just been having fun chit-chatting lately. Oh, congratulations on being the first person ever as a co-host on one of these.
I guess we could like make some streams like that in the future, that we both host, like, you know.
Yeah, whenever these types of things happen, I feel like it's probably just gonna be spur of the moment with me and whoever is around, if anyone hops in. Yeah, this is just sort of an experiment right now.
By the way, I know what game we could play on the stream if you would want to play some co-op game, you know.
Okay.
Maybe we could play. Let me just show you the link for this game.
Yeah, I've never really tried a co-op game for this
like
computer.
Not a co-op game, but a multiplayer one. Like we could also play the co-op ones. Alright, it got a crossover lately with Tekken. As I remember. Look in the general, and I played it a lot with my friends in the past. So I'm pretty good in it.
Okay. Well,
Could teach you a little bit about it, you know.
Well, I can't guarantee I'd be around for that stuff, but I will keep it in mind. No, I'm just always busy working on stuff, so it's kinda hard to have all the fun and everything.
Imagine that, actually there are some apps that let you co-op draft, like we could draft one comics or one drawing, for example, together.
Yeah.
On some stream.
Well, we shall see what happens.
Yeah. Like, I'm not ready myself yet because I don't have I don't have even my model ready for now. It's getting closer and closer.
Yep. No, right now things are a bit hard for me because I don't really have any time to spare for things because I'm always looking for work and have like no money or anything to work with. Yeah.
I got a question, like pretty personal one.
Uh-huh.
You got fired or something in the past?
Oh no. I quit working at the factory years ago, and I came out here to help take care of Grandma over the last year, and I've been making money doing commissions for people, but it's not always the most steady income. And Grandma finally passed this year, so now I'm getting, it's sad, but it was gonna happen. But yeah, and now I'm just trying to survive out here. My plan was to get to working on making the remakes of my comics so I could publish them finally, but that's still a bit off.
What job you would want to work at? Like,
well, I've been
an artist or something?
Oh, I would love that, but no one's ever like contacted me after I've put in like applications for that or anything.
Pro tip for you, you need a portfolio first. After you will complete your comics, I think you will find it easy to find a job like that.
I hope so. That's always my hope. Because I would love to work on things like cartoons and stuff. Obviously. But yeah. No,
Cartoons are so rad.
Oh yeah. No, there's nothing quite like a good cartoon. I'll watch...
What is your favorite one? Like,
I was thinking you might ask that. That's hard to say, because I like a lot of them, and I have so many different shows that I've liked. My favorite when I was little was either Dragon Ball, not Z, just Dragon Ball, or Ed, and Eddy, and those were my two favorites when I was little.
Ed, question. Do you remember the movie about Ed and Eddy?
Yeah, the big picture show where they find Eddie's brother at the end.
No, like it's pretty. I don't remember really well, but it started. They wanted to find the factory of his.
Yeah, that's where his brother used to work, and they end up.
Factory of is like how it was.
It's got all the files that.
Chin Crushers or something. How his suites are named.
And this
Jaw
was.
Crushers.
Oh, Jawbreakers?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they were always after.
And they traveled to that factory, and his crazy sisters were after her.
Oh, the Kanger sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they were like after them the whole movie, and all the other kids got dragged along and stuff. My
favorite cartoon is for sure regular show.
Oh.
The final episode was so crazy. It was, I need to admit, that was the endgame before the endgame.
Well,
they got every bigger character fighting in it.
Yeah, that show got pretty epic, and it got epic for like no reason a lot of times. And
I really salute to that original creator. I also remember he developed the characters even before he did that application to the Cartoon Network.
yeah, a lot of creators do that. It's a lot of stuff just starts as ideas that they have. Like, do you know Samurai Jack at all?
Oh man, I remember I watched an interview later,
What?
not interview but question and answers with the creator of it. At
Uh-huh.
the same animator that animated
Dexter's Lab.
Laboratory.
Yeah, he did Dexter's Laboratory up until season 2. Then he did the movie Ego Trip for Dexter. And then he did he moved to Samurai Jack, he did that, and Chris Savino took over Dexter's Lab for the final 2. And then after Samurai Jack, he did the original Clone Wars cartoon, and then Symbiotic Titan, and all that stuff. Yeah,
I remember he did a really good job at his video. Like he made some tips about making cartoons. Like if you want to do things faster, you just reduce the frame rate instead of quality of your images and stuff.
yeah, there's all sorts of tips and tricks you pick up on as you do it. Or, a lot of people... It's, a lot of the older stuff that was, shown in movie theaters, the old Looney Tunes shorts, those were like 24 drawings every second that would go by. But, yeah, once you get in...
Photography was very hard art for these times.
Uh-huh. No, it's hard art no matter what the era, but there are ways around things and stuff.
Like, let me say one thing. Rotography is actually faster these days because there are some devices I heard that just pick up photos that you made and let you display them like on the light, like to how it was.
Mm-hmm.
How it was to sketch on the paper.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
No, all the devices we have now make things a lot more simplified when compared to how things used to be. It's, when I started out animating, I actually did animation with paper and pencil first. So, like, my moving stuff, where it's, like, actually animated, if you go back to my very first videos, I can actually show that. Hold on a sec. Let's see here. My stomach is growling. I am getting hungry. Okay, gotta go over to YouTube. Please don't freeze. Oh, there's the stream. Ooh, Party Crashers, they put out a new video. I'm going to have to see that later. Okay, let's see here. Go to my channel. Go to playlists. That's not playlists, don't... Okay. Okay, let's see here. Actually, Edward18. Animation. There we go. Let's see here. Here we go! These, if it'll move over... Uh-oh.
Oh, it crashed.
Yes, if it's freezing up again. The wonders of my computer.
Wow, whoa, 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 whoa. Why do you have so many videos in the favorites?
Oh, I just I've been on YouTube since 2006, so it kind of piles up.
And I was on YouTube since 2015.
Oh, well.
No, 2013. I remember. Well, like, what was your thing? What was your favorite thing in the old YouTube era?
Well, I will get back to that. If you look at the stream, I will show you an example right now of back when I was doing the hand-drawn, the pencil and paper animations. These were the last ones I did with pencil and paper before I moved over entirely to doing just the computer. Oh, yep, 100. These were enemies in the hero that I had planned for my side-scroller platformer.
Good, darn that vibe. I need to admit, like, this is feeling all the right now. Like,
Well, it was done on old stuff.
yeah.
I like the Tinker Tot guy. He's bouncy. Yeah.
I just love his way of telling stories. Like, this was so good in the back in the day, you know.
Uh-huh. No, it's no matter what era you're in, animation will always look cool.
And this was for comics or game?
This was for a game that I still intend to make it, but
You know that that Tom that I sent you telling for him for his channel. He's doing the game on a similar rules. Like, he's animating by hand in real life and just coloring in the Photoshop.
Oh, well, he's got.
You need to check him out. I need to say, really.
Well, I will try to look him up. He was Tom, you said?
Tom Servo something. Tom Servo Coro.
Okay. Now, I will try to remember that. Oh, and here's Xenohunter, once it gets to showing it in the video. This was the hero.
Oh, that's a cool animation, I need to admit.
Yeah.
I know conceit Xenohunter.
I did so
Running,
many
slapping,
animations
grabbing,
for... Yeah.
Pulling, crouching, grabbing, running,
Yeah.
run slapping. Oh,
He
was
is
a
the
skull.
hero. Yeah. Now, he would show his emotions by a ball that would float above his head and show, like, question marks and exclamation points.
Oh.
Yeah. No. That is the last of the older era of the Edward18 animations.
So back to my question, what is your favorite thing in the old YouTube era?
Okay, old YouTube. Well, sonny boy, it was a bit of a ways off. I need to put on my old thinking cap here. Let's see, I loved some of the old Let's Plays that were on there, like, before PewDiePie, before Markiplier, before any of them. There was, like...
I need to... I just... let me say one thing, alright?
Uh-huh.
I remember my first plays was, like... I was watching a lot of GTA 4, like, Let's Plays from it. Like, there was some two guys that played in co-op, and they, like, were fighting police in each episode.
Oh. Yeah.
Like, picking up the weapons, preparing, finding some spot on the airport, of course, and then fighting to the death. Like, there were miniguns, RPGs and stuff. And I was so junked right then.
Oh, I know. I can actually show what the very first video I ever saw was. I'm not gonna play it, because it'll probably block the video if I play the music, but this is the very first video I ever saw on YouTube.
Metroid Prime is that game from GameCube, as I remember, yes?
Yep. No, someone made this music video of it, and someone on a Metroid website linked the video, and that was my first ever exposure to YouTube, was seeing this. I was just thinking, there's a place you can put videos up everywhere? Like, it was
I remember I'm watching currently one retro thing. It's Hyper TV, one like show that was in the old TV, like old TV days, you know.
Yeah.
And it was so cool, like people could send replays on CDs to it, to the redaction, you know, and then I would edit them into some cool stuff.
Mm-hmm. No, I remember...
So nothing like that game sort thing.
Mm-hmm. No, before... I used to watch videos before YouTube was around on, like, there was... Well, there were a lot of different websites back then. Like, there was Albino Black Sheep, there was YTMND and stuff, but a lot of the videos I saw were, like, just from fan sites, where, like, you'd go to an Ed and Eddy fan site and they'd have music videos there and stuff.
You cite like, I just reminded myself, like, you use Flash, right? You used, at least.
Uh-huh. I use Flash.
And I was playing Flash games so often, like, I remember I was sitting all the times on the, how it was, Armor games,
Mm-hmm.
It was Armor games, yeah.
Ah.
And there was the DZ2, Race 2, Superheroes Forces, like, there were so many cool shooters right here.
Mm-hmm.
And as I remember, they are working on some emulation methods for it.
Oh. Yeah.
So you can play. So you can play them right now, even like some games at least.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, when
you want. Wait a second. I need to say my pretty secret. I know how to run the Flash games to this day, like with the modern computers. You need just to install like a Flash version without a time bomb on a special browser.
Oh, okay.
And then you can play Flash games. Like I remember that game about zombies, like top-down shooter, where you was like capturing different zones, and it was like very action-based. I don't remember the name. But call out for the people that know the name of this game.
Well, I don't think I played a zombie game, but I did play a few Flash games. It's, the one that I played the most was the one on Bionicle.com. That was...
I don't know, but if you remember, but there was one cool shooter series that didn't survive, sadly.
Mm-hmm.
Some series survived, but this one particular series didn't. Do you remember one character? I just will tell you the name of him, and I think you will remind yourself.
Okay.
Vinny the assassin.
I know Vinny from something. I can't think of what it is, though.
He was the assassin, you know from what game?
I know the name. I can't think of the game at the moment.
Stiff Heads. Like, it was so cool, like, it was Hitman, but with Stickman, like... You could, in the later games, you could buy equipment, you could plan your hits, like... You could pick some jobs, you could make some side quests.
And this was like
stuff.
A stick person thing, right?
Yeah, Stickman.
Yeah,
Based.
that sounds very familiar. But yeah,
Like,
that sounds familiar.
you could play one thing on the stream. I want just to hear the music from it. I don't think it's copyrighted.
Okay, just
Let me
give
just
me a
search for
second.
it. Alright.
Alright, let's see. Vinny, Assassin, Sift Heads. Okay. Sift Heads. Alright. Hey, why am I entering this here? Let's do it in the music tab. Well, I hope everyone watching the stream has been having a good viewing. It's not every day we have more than just Edward talking here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Sift Heads Reborn. Main theme.
Steve Heads, oh, it's a cool theme, I remember.
Let's see here.
You can play it. I have it as my ringtone, I remember. It's a cool loop, I remember.
Alright,
Cool
now
song,
we
but, you know.
we just have advertisements playing. Oh. Is
Oh my god, I'm sounding so childish on the stream. I don't know if you can hear me correctly, but like I'm European, so you know, I got the accent.
Oh yeah, how you sound on stream is how I hear you here.
Oh man.
Now, can you hear the music at all?
What? Yeah, I can.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we got the music going here. Hopefully this is fine to play. And it's very jammin'. Yeah, it's always weird when you, like, listen to your own voice, like, once it's in a video. It's very odd sounding. Oh no. Well, I guess there go. Okay, there we go. The music's back.
Oh, I remember that wasn't the Reborn one, but the original one. I will send it on the general.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a cool loop, like it has so old feeling.
Oh, let us just click off of this. Uh-oh. No, not that. Not that. Get over
Not
there.
ads.
No, it was starting to freeze up again because I clicked in a tab I hadn't opened in hours. Be thankful you do not have my computer. It's not exactly the best.
Remember that I had your kind of computer, you know, but I have a new one now.
And I am very envious of that. Okay.
At least I'm not lagging.
Yeah, that is always a plus. Okay, let's see here. Get this. No, not that. Copy. Paste. There we go. And freeze.
It freezes. It's so cool.
Chill out.
It's chilled.
Okay, now we got it going. Alright, this is a bit low. Okay.
Let me see what I got on my YouTube page. I don't remember if you watched one animation that I have right now.
I think I did.
Like, its name is Crispix Alpine.
It sounds familiar. When did you put it up?
No, it's not mine. I'm just saying I.
Oh.
Like, it has 5 million views. It's so good. Like, the hand-drawn animation, frame by frame, as I remember.
Ah. Well, I think I saw it, because I remember going to your page there, and there was something on there that I looked at. It was a while ago, though. Things kind of blur together in my head with how much I'm always doing stuff.
I mean that animation.
Okay. For, let's see. I'm just checking something over here.
Alright.
Yeah, this is a bit of a simple, catchy beat.
Yeah.
Now, some of my favorite video game music is usually from, like, Sonic, Mega Man, Vector Man, and stuff.
Like, Mega Man is feeling retro, you know, that crunchy feeling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, they always had really good music back then and stuff.
By the way, I'm like trying some stuff to do some stuff with DI voice, like, wait, I need to speak it right. DI voice. I don't know if it's speak it right, but you know, like these programs where you make music in.
Oh,
music,
okay.
You know?
So, a music making program.
Yeah, like FL Studio, it's a really cool program. I got a trial version of it, but it's really nice. Some few plugins don't know that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh off, and I need to say I got some tunes that I did in it. And I
Oh.
would send it in the art channel, I guess.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
And it has even some really nice like chiptune generators.
Yeah, I've made some chiptune music before, but that was in a free, on the internet type of program. It was Pulse Boy that I made those in. I tried to put together a sort of idea for what Xenohunter's soundtrack would be like using that, and uploaded all the music onto YouTube back when I did those.
Wait a second, I could just post the music in the music channel, not in the art one.
Yeah, that would work.
My music. Alright.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of different channels over there. Well, everybody, we are getting towards the end of this page, it looks like. I'm very surprised. I'm sure more time has passed than I thought it would because of all the talking on here.
Yeah.
It is nice to be able to focus on things other than just the drawing. Yeah, I never have really a set schedule for when I'm, like, making the streams. It's just sorta whenever I have time, kind of. Let's see here. What was I doing over here? I am going to switch the music, as this has been going on for a bit with the same
You can
tune.
play my music, I guess.
Actually, what I will do, I will play my favorite music of my video game that of the music I put together for it. This is the Jewels of Hell, which is the final boss battle track. Okay.
You know what's really nice music? I remember I was playing like Payday 2 back in the day, so I was listening a lot to its OST. It's a really good it has really good music composed by Le Castlevania, for example.
Mm-hmm. Castle. Huh?
Le Castlevania.
Like Castlevania?
Yeah.
Oh. So, bloody tears and stuff like that.
John Wick and like Payday 2 even got a DLC with John Wick.
Oh. I did not expect that. No, but before any of that... Ow. Yikes. Hold on. Okay, is the stream going? It just completely glitched out for a second. I think we got everything here. Let me see. Okay. That all looks to be in order. Okay. Okay, this is what I had put together as an idea for the final boss of my game. Very ear-grating, I'm sure.
Wait a second, I got... Alright, I can hear it. It got some like Street Fighter vibe.
Yeah, it's just... All I was doing was just, at first, randomly putting down notes, and then I kinda tried to work it into a song, and it turned out a lot more orchestrated than I was thinking it would. But yeah.
It's just a random mess, I need to admit.
No, but that was...
Like, you tried, I need to admit, but, you know.
Yeah. No. It was just, I made that I made the soundtrack like 9 years ago. No musical experience whatsoever. And just me at the keyboard trying to come up with ideas. Yeah. Let's, go on to Castlevania. Let's see here.
I was thinking that you would listen to my music.
Oh. Where
like
is...
I posted it in the music channel.
Oh, okay.
It's a little bit loud, so you know.
Let's see here. Okay. Oh, yes, that is rather loud. Yeah, it always takes a few seconds for it to come on to ouch the stream after I click things. You got... Yeah, you got what sounds like a synthesizer in there.
Like my friend told me that it sounds like Undertale.
It sounds kinda like something that might be in an Axiom Verge type game. Well, this is Tractors and Tedders musical prowess stream. Alright. Let us try and finish up Doko here. And this part sounds kind of like going through a cave with these minimal notes. Oh, Doko. Doko, why do you have to have so many black areas on your outfit?
Like, why do you draft the black things in the first place?
Hold on a sec. This is... Okay. Now if you speak, I can hear you.
Like, why do you make it all black and white?
Oh, well, for the normal comic pages, I draw them as black and white because in Dragon Ball, when it was originally published, most of the comic was in black and white, but they would occasionally do colored pages for like special occasions. And that's why I put like a segment of colored pages into each of the comics. It's sort of emulating the old Shonen Jump era that Dragon Ball was published in.
Like, wait a second, Dragon Ball was posted on Shonen Jump? Really?
Yeah, that's where it was originally shown back when it was back in 1984 when it was just...
I remember that I remember what I watch a lot of tutorials from a guy that posts stuff on the Shonen Jump these days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I
there's...
don't remember his name, but he's a really nice guy. I need to look for him.
Mm-hmm. Well, Shonen Jump has done a lot of stuff over the decades.
Like, if you got to the Shonen Jump, it's really a victory for you. You're getting popular and stuff in Japan, worldwide and stuff.
Uh-huh. Yeah. No, back when Dragon Ball was being published, it wasn't as... Shonen Jump wasn't as big as it is today, but it was still a pretty big thing. It's, the Shonen Jump is the manga for boys, is what it was originally sort of advertised as.
Yeah, but Shonen is right now like everyone it had likes action can just read it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's got all the punching and stuff in it.
And the sports, of course, the sports.
Uh-huh. Got all the tennis manga and baseball and boxing and
Volleyball.
stuff. Mm-hmm. No.
Question: do you ever was reading like a light novel?
Do I what?
Do you was reading in the past a light novel?
Nope. Never have.
Like I was like watching an anime based on a light light novel.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was about gaming and stuff. Like light novels are mainly for guys and girls in the high school and stuff.
Oh, are you talking about a genre of...
Yeah.
No,
Like-
I don't think I've ever seen one of those. There's a lot of manga I always see up at the bookstore that...
Like it's a mix of a manga and a novel, you know.
Oh, so it's got pictures and pages of just words?
Yeah, like it got some pictures per chapter and stuff.
Mm-hmm. No, I've seen those types of books before.
Question like, you was watching back in the day something from Sword Art Online?
I've seen maybe one episode of that.
I heard that it's a really complex saga, like it's just like One Piece.
Oh,
I remember,
I know it goes on forever, if that's
yeah,
what you mean.
like it. I really love its spin-off. Like Gun Gale Online is a really good anime. I need to admit.
Mm-hmm. Nah.
Like I was so excited about Altegans. Like from my favorite manga, I really like. I'm keen on Gunsmith Cats. Like really cool manga from 90s.
Hmm.
Just
Hmm?
just two female headhunters
Hmm.
doing their job for the government and stuff.
Well, they had a lot of crazy stuff in the 90s when it came to anime and manga. Nah.
Oh
About...
no, wait a second. I can just see on the stream that you still got the white lines.
Oh, that was, this was before we...
Before the invention.
Yeah, because if we go over to the right, you can see everything is A-okay, pretty much.
Like if I remember, if you will just fill it again, it will disappear. Try it, maybe.
Eh, I'm not gonna do it for those. I'm just going to go back over those by hand. But I'm going to do that off screen, because there are things I do off screen before I put
No,
these up.
really, you should try to fill it again. I think it should fill his gaps. Like it will just increase the border size. Like it will great.
Yeah,
Like
this is going to mess it up, but I will show it. Yeah, that makes everything too jaggedy pixelated along the edges. So I'll just go back over it by hand. It's not that much to
right.
clean up. Yeah.
At least we got a way to make some use of the fill tool.
Yeah,
The proper way.
this has been such an advancement after doing it the way I'd been doing it all these years.
No, I don't mean that you should. I just got the luck on the stream and I can see that you filled the border, not the inside. You should try to fill that inside instead of that border.
Oh. I thought... So, like, for all these lines... Yeah, no, that...
I promise. I really it should work if you will just fill the inside instead of this line.
Oh, no, I do the, like, insides, it's just... I hadn't filled all the insides in yet, was all. No, it's fine. Yeah, I'll get all those.
Okay, not the white ones, like the black part inside.
No.
Sorry if I'm forcing you. Me, I'm a little bit of perfectionist.
Oh, it's fine. Now, I think I pretty much got everything I was going to do on stream done here. Yeah, I do have other things I need to fill in after I'm off stream, like the audience behind the claw in the stands up there, and then the kanji symbols on the tapestry behind Doko in the middle panel. But yeah. No,
By
this'll...
audience, you mean Mr. Bowyer?
Yes, the one who is always here forever.
Yeah.
He's...
Even I remember that guy.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's usually here. He's probably the one that watches these the most, now that I think about it. But yeah, this is the page, I think. How it will basically look. Just a bit more details once it goes up on the art website. Yeah. No.
A question: if you got everything colored, why don't you publish it right like now, like it's colored?
Well, because this is the 14th comic, and I want to publish it from the start. So I want to remake the first ones before I publish it, so it doesn't look bad in the old ones.
Alright. Like you even said, like it's like some like like how ago that somebody's art style can evolve.
Mm-hmm. No, I know that you see a lot of the evolution throughout the old comics in this. The old comics aren't going anywhere. It's just I want the published stuff to actually look decent. Because to me, the old comics look like absolute garbage to me. And
Like
yeah.
you remember that one manga, like how it was named?
Uh-huh.
100 Mob Psycho, as I remember.
Yeah.
It had, you remember its art style in the first release, like
Uh-huh. No,
that artist, even the creator of it even didn't remaster it first episodes, you know. He really shows that you can start making comics and manga just by with a snap. Just you can start right now. You don't need any particular art style. You can make it on your way to the top.
Mm-hmm. No, I know. It's just a personal thing with me, is I just want it to feel like it's actually presentable. Actually, um if you I can show a comparison here of what Doko looked like well, not originally. I don't know where those pictures are. He didn't even look like Doko back then, but here is what Doko looked like before I started making the comics, I think. Let's see here. And, here? Here it is. Yeah. Here is the, before, in the pre-2008. He has these giant block feet and really skinny type of proportions. And then, nowadays, how he has evolved over the issues. Very...
Oh man. Oh,
yes.
that 2008 was like, I don't mind his proportions. It looks really stylized to me.
Uh-huh.
Just that one to the right.
Mm-hmm.
That, it just destroys me. Like, just look at his hands. Just look at his shoes. Like,
yeah, he's got big...
my man, you learned some things.
Yeah. No, as
on the way here.
as you go on, you get a better grasp for how it all should look. And yeah, we don't need the twig legs and Mickey Mouse feet and Slender Man fingers or anything.
Maybe
Yeah.
I could show something, I don't know. Let me just see if I got it still here somewhere. I got I'm better at some other things like than normal art, but I'm still training on it. Like I got alt assets for my past channels. I got 5 past channels, by the way. I'm so experienced YouTuber, you know. Like let me just see. Oh man, it was so cringe back then. Alright, where it is? Alright, I can show you my past banner. Alright,
Okay.
back to the art channel. Let's see what can do.
Oh, I guess I will look up something over here. I'm just leaving it on the art channel, streaming, watching people to see if anyone posts stuff there. Oh, there we go. And that's, oh! That was the old banner for, tractors and tedders there. Back when it was clutch and bolts. No. Let me see here. I was going to look up my very first Metaloido. Okay. Very first picture I ever put on DeviantArt that served as my profile picture on every website until the one that I have nowadays. That is what this is. That was just me fooling around in, just whatever program I had, paint something. That's what I used for years and years as my avatar. Until I made my current avatar. Yeah. No. I think that should just about do it for the stream, though. I would like to thank Milo, or Tractors and Tedders, for joining us as the sort of co-host, I guess. I'm not really sure what to call this. But, this has been fun. Quite the experience. I cannot hear Milo, so I'm assuming there is something going on with the audio. But I assume they are probably saying farewell to the folks. I'll just give it another second to see if audio stuff can sort out. Let's see here. Click off that. Go back here.
Hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now. Hello.
Could I just show the other banner for the end of the stream?
Oh yeah, you can. Just one more thing to put up. Don't worry, folks.
Alright. Banner, is it for English channel? No, it isn't. I got some really nice banners over here. I just don't remember quite well. Alright. Which was which? Alright. I think this one. And I got another one as I remember. I just need to find it really quickly. Quick.
We got a nice...
Oh, alright, I got it.
Oh. Okay.
I got actually 2 more banners to show.
Alright.
I guess. Make mine SFX, alright. This one was for my VTubing channel.
Oh, well that's nice. Milo Artemov. Channeling the spirit of FPS legends, our virtual battlefield calls us. Oh, that's a nice little banner.
And I got it right. Not this. Where it is? Alright, I got it. I got it right now.
Okay.
And my actual banner on this channel, like it's these 2 banners are for my another channel, like where I will do the VTubing thing. And I
Okay.
got. Alright.
And I
Should
guess
be-
if anyone else wishes to ever stop by in the streams, you can, while I'm streaming, go to the Discord and see if I have any voice channel thing going for any of you all to join in the future.
Alright, and this is the last one, I guess.
Alright. Oh, that's the more modern thing.
Yeah, by the way, you just will like sit on it his stripe. Everything else that is grey, you won't see it
Okay.
on the YouTube, because it's only visible on the TV space.
Oh.
Alright, so I think we can complete our stream right now. Thank you for letting me stay over here, Edward.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for providing stuff to talk to while I work.
By the way, could you tell our audience when we will stream again?
Oh, I have no idea when I will stream again, dear
Maybe in a week?
No guarantees on anything. Yeah, no.
But you will try.
We will see.
Alright.
No, I am sorry, I just do not have any form of a schedule. But thank you for joining in on this one. And I guess I will see all of you later. Farewell.
By the way, if somebody wants to join our Discord server, it's in the description below.
Yep.
Thank you for watching and goodbye. It was Milo, Artemov, and Edward18.
Sayonara for now.